walk me through Giannis's journey from summer to now. I mean, in terms of his demands, what he wants, what he has said.
That's the problem. He really hasn't demanded anything. Here's what I can tell you. Again, let's focus on actions over words.
Yes, sir.
The Bucks were negotiating a trade for Giannis last week. Now, whether or not they ever intended to actually follow through on those negotiations, I don't know. I can't speak with that kind of intelligence, but the Bucks were on the phone taking bids and having a back and forth.
Yes.
So the idea that this was all some sort of hoax, no, the Bucks were absolutely doing it. And, they didn't like the offers that they got. And I think their offers, the NBA trades are so complex. And I don't know where to go, to lose people, have them glaze over. But long story short, the Bucks can get more from teams in the summer than they can now. The teams in the summer will literally have more to trade. And the only team that wasn't really the case was Golden State. Golden State's offer now is going to be the same as it will be in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, they offered what I thought was the biggest package. Maybe the Bucks didn't feel that way. Maybe other people would say that what the Heat offered was better, but they certainly offered the most unprotected draft picks, which was 4, and they can't offer more in the summer. The Heat, for example, can offer extra picks in the summer than they can now, and it wasn't good enough. And so the question will be, will it be good enough in the summer? And will Giannis force it? Because this is going to be an action over words bonanza here, because they can present him before next season a 4-year contract extension for $270-something million. And he's in his 30s and he's had some injury problems. And I would not blame him for 1 second if he said, I won a championship and I'm going to take that 270 and I'm going to be a Buck for life.
Mm-hmm.
He has not said that. He has said many different things, but he has never said he'll sign the extension. So I'm frankly not going to worry about what he says, what he posts on social media. If he signs the extension, he'll be a Buck. And if he doesn't sign the extension, they'll have to trade him, because otherwise he'll be a free agent after next season. It'll be very elementary. And what'll be interesting now is he's got this injury. He announced when he had the injury, I'll be out 4 to 6 weeks. The Bucks.
Dr. Antetokounmpo has been paged.
Unfortunately, he knows about these things. He's had this injury 4 times.
Okay.
And the Bucks said, no timeline. So Doc Rivers has come out and said he is going to play when he's ready. But the only pathway forward for the Bucks to improve this team really is to get as high of a draft pick as possible.
Right.
And when Giannis plays, they're 500. And when he doesn't play, they're one of the worst teams in the league. And all the teams around them are tanking. So if Giannis comes back and plays, 18 games and they go 9-9, which this is the way they've played during the season,
right,
their pick will materially get worse. Now they could get lucky, like if they miss the playoffs. Well, I think Dallas was like 10th or 11th last year or whatever they were, the hop up. I mean, they could get lucky and end up with a top pick.
Right.
But their only way that they're really going to make this team materially better is by that draft pick being as high as possible. And bringing him back, it's gonna hurt the pick. So I'm anxious to see how that plays out. But I'm done with the words. I'm only going to pay attention to the actions. And so I will tell you that the actions, I know I'm beating the horse, but the actions of last week were that the Bucks were negotiating a trade. And we'll see what Giannis's actions and the Bucks' actions are with his availability and then the contract.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.